Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I sound really exhausted. I'm emotionally exhausted. So we're going to just play the game, and hopefully it lifts my spirits up a little bit. Yeah, I just want to relax. And usually Ace Attorney is really good at giving me that little edge, like Mr. Edgeworth. All right. Should we begin? Yeah. Oh wait. How much am I blocking the screen? I think I'm not blocking it too much. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're doing Turnabout Airlines. This one's fairly easy. The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Two days earlier. Go you. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Yeah. Bro is struggling. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? Increase my sound a little bit. There we go. I think my sound is a little bit better. I'm trying to keep as little quiet as possible. I'm trying not to. Yeah, I'm. Oh god, I'm a bit quiet. I don't know how to increase the sound. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to fix the sound, but this is as close as I can get to increasing it. I think. About this. Yep, that works. I'm gonna be talking in this kind of tone for now. Alright. 6:13. Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less comfortable with anything else resembling earthquakes. What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my own pocket? My head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later or hand it off to an attendant. Oh, poor guy. Earthquakes to elevators. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still young, but a young child. Yeah, poor Edgeworth. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. There's a dead man. Oh yeah, this is totally justifying his fear of elevators. What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask, please return to your seat. He's dead. Please calm down. You mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murdered. No. You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Dun dun dun. Bro looks feral. Do you see Edgeworth? I don't know if you could see him from my... Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants. Oh my god, I'm gonna struggle to pronounce his name. Rhoda Tenero. Tenero? Tenero. Unfortunately, we have a minor accident in this flight. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. We caught a glimpse. It was murder. What? Murder? What's going on this flight? Everyone please calm down. There's no need to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its schedule. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you remain seated. But someone's killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. Bro. Yeah, that's right, Edgy. Keep your hands tied behind your back. Yeah. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha, being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. That's true. I mean, considering all the prosecutors we face that have, yeah. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. Sure you did, buddy. So you say, however... I am sure you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear in my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And then... and there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our custody. I am very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not sure. Where's my dog? I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, is it? Yes? I was wondering if you might give me a chance. I need to drink liquids because I am stumbling through my words. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And the chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give proper evidence. Proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course, as you wish. No wonder I was so depressed. I was out of medicine. Good, very well, let's get started. I know for a fact I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. How do I get out of this? I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. Okay. So she thinks we have we had the murder weapon in our hand. I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. It's perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Alright. What Miss Cenero saw. We're going to have the press. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The murder weapon dripping with blood. Really now? I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't the passenger who saw, or there would be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Oh, I could see you. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense! A professional flight attendant cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and now listening to your defense, all with a smile. That smile looks forced, baby girl. Apparently you also smile with a lie on your face. You lie with a smile on your face. God damn it. I think I'm just going to have to press everything, right?
Hold it!
Yes, what did you see in front of the elevator? Okay. Okay. Meals, drinks, movie. All times correspond with our departure time zone. Okay. Framed by the elevator's waving light coming from within. I'm just gonna press everything just to make sure that I have...
Hold it!
Okay, I'm just gonna keep pressing. Tell me exactly what puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you. Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Service like like fetching papers, responding to calls, are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism, but I'm sure you've already realized that by now, right? It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion. And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable.
Hold it!
Okay, well... Perhaps, but you must admit there are a few who can look at the murderer with clear mind. The attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. That sounds like a lie. The fact that you shrieked the moment you saw us sounds like a lie, lady. I fail to see how that would be calm react. Even until the bitter end, we are here to serve our passengers. Yeah. You certainly are confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony? Okay, I think the answer is to present this, right?
Objection!
Miss Tenero. What what is with this yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood, is that correct? Yes, all that blood drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero. What? Impossible! Now then, do you still think I'm the killer, that I killed him with a travel wallet? But no, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained, but if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you would agree it's only grape juice. Ah, yes. Censoring. It's grape juice. Totally not wine. Then... That's right, you mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist. No. There, that should clear up that pesky accusation. Wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even the wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand you show me what's inside, please. She's trembling and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I'm... Sure. There's no need to look inside, even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of the wallet for myself. She's persistent. I suppose I'll have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here. Republic of Borginia. Borginia. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet as a murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? I was wondering whose passport is it exactly. Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Just as I thought. This travel wallet belongs to Mr. Ackby Hicks. Is there a pun in here? Ackby Hicks? Ackby Hicks. Is there a pun in there? Ackby Hicks? I can't figure it out. Which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for a murder weapon, but it seems like I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Here we go, round 2. As you claim, the murder weapon is not in the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with a vile deed. I find it hard to believe that your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? But is there any money in there? Give it... Okay. There's no money. There's no money whatsoever inside the travel wallet. You do it out of ill intentions. Okay. Is that it? There has to be more, right? And this passport? Okay. Dang, really? Nothing. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem like this wallet has anything else to offer me. Ugh. Oh yeah! We can present to her that, because the money is all scattered on the ground. Okay, you stood in the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? Okay, so we can use the... No, we got it. As you claimed, okay, however, something is you stole... Should I press on this first or present? Let's press on it. You think I came after his money? Okay. They're not lights. They're perfectly normal and part of my natural face. Oh, it's the stress, darling. It's the stress. You need to calm down. I don't think I've met someone with such terrible countenance on a flight before. Yikes. And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble. She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present a piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. Okay. Well, the answer is a bit obvious. It's this one.
Objection!
This is a fast way to get out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wonder if I might get a word in this scenario. What is it now? Miss Cenero? I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about the scene should prove the motive of the murder was not the money? Isn't it obviously money on the ground? If I may direct you at the things strewn all over the floor. Ah! That's right, the floor is covered with bills and coinage. By your rationale, these are the very things the killer was after. To think we can assume that the wallet fell during the struggle with this killer, I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there is no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But the wallet... yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks' passport. Hello, Aruka! Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. And yeah! It's like a little jelly bunny that's sitting on my head. I got it online. I'll probably put in the owner of this prop later on. I just rushed it. Yeah, it's a little bunny. It's a little pudding bunny. And he just nods the whole time. It's very cute. But yeah, I've got like a bunch of other props like stacked up on this character. Right now I have the attorney's badge on my chest. And I also have like a fantasy, but a lot of these I just got like on Sketchfab. I got like a fedora. And also a mask. An Oni mask as well. Although this one I ripped off online and then I edited it a little bit using the sculpt tool in Blender and then shaped it to fit my face. But yeah. Very fun little accessories to add. I saw him nodding to the prosecutor. He agrees. He agrees with everything. Mr. Jellyman. Then you're claiming that it was all an empty travel wallet. Hey, I still don't get her pun. She's like, Her name is Rhoda Teniro. Usually, like Ace Attorney, classically, they have like pun names, but I can't figure it out. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying that the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? He looks so feral, by the way. Poor Edgeworth. He looks fucking feral here. He's really upset about being tied up. Man. I bet he likes tying other people up. Ayo. Yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth would always look so mad if he didn't smirk. What? What is it now? Okay, dude. Is that Windigs? Miss Tenero, if you could please translate, I can't read. I'd be much obliged. It sounds like Borginian. Borg. But I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he is giving the runabout. Oh, that made it easier. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just as well, see? You, the attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person under arrest until we arrive at the airport. Bro. Yo, I don't think you should stroke your statue like that, my friend. That seems kinda wrong, buddy. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear what you would like me to do. Wait. I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. I can't read. How dare you try to waste my time? You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs, brother. Everyone should just fucking chill. Everyone is so on edge. It's almost like, somebody just got murdered. I want to spend at least one more second with my precious art, dude. Knob. I have no time for other things. Also, how in the world he has a vase in his seat? Like, does that mean that he's been standing there the whole time? Or did he just, like, strap that vase onto the seat when they said it was turbulence? I'm genuinely curious about that. Like the image of it. Insolvent, yes, I'm sure that's me. Yeah, I'm sure. I know I am ESL, but I'm pretty sure it's insolent, not insolvent, but yeah, sure, I trust you, my dude. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you mean. Oh boy, he doesn't speak English well, but I bet he will be a witness. What? Probably. He's probably gonna be very important to this game. FYI, I have already played this game like several years ago, and I also played it before it was translated, so I had the unofficial translation of the second game. So I do know how the story goes, but I've completely forgotten how it goes. So we're gonna find out together. I am Zinc LeBlanc III. Is there a pun in there? This should be like classic Ace Attorney, you gotta think about where the puns are. I am a very wealthy man in Borginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. Buddy, I am an art student, okay? I know how in actuality art is fucking worthless. Well, not worthless in the sense that people don't like art isn't valuable, but it's in the sense that it's only valuable because we put value in it, if you get what I mean. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it's also a way for like, you know, like rich people to avoid taxes. Yay, tax evasion! Woohoo! How much do you want to bet that he's a tax evader? Oh, you're an affiliate. Yeah, I'm an affiliate. I've been an affiliate for like close to like 2 years now. So like I was there during like really long time. So yeah. It's just that I haven't been streaming in a while because I took a long break for college purposes. But now I'm doing it a lot. I just noticed by the ads. Yeah. But I don't earn that much. I think I earn like a good like $1 a month using those ads. But it's still quite a lot, at least where I'm from. When you said Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout, I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have any second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator, going down onto the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. Wait, I just realized the background. The license to love, laugh, maim, and murder? That's an interesting poster. And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. But wait, you saw him at 6? Well, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands. I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? I know that you enjoy gaming and having people watch. It's fun. Yeah! The $1 is for the coffee. Yeah! Well, I can actually buy a lot more stuff with $1, but hey yo, that's Southeast Asian currency for you. You get a lot more for your buck. But yeah. And I also do art on the side, and I also do cooking streams if I can. But right now, I'm mostly just doing gaming because gaming is just a little bit lighter on the soul. And I'm also going to keep streaming, I think, like, for like several hours. Because afterwards, I have to take care of puppies, because I have puppies. Very, very cute puppies. Patrick Turbulence or Hicks was his name, was it? The Knights say the man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Dun dun dun! Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. I don't know who was speaking, but yes, but me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I was still eating and still haven't finished, see? Dun dun dun! The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose? No complaint? I see. Not a single word against this, right? Why am I making him kind of like, in my brain, Borginian is like French. I'm giving him like a little bit of French in him. Maybe it's just because I think he's snooty. I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. I'm currently using words that are too big for me to say. This isn't fair. Yes. Oh, so you say, but do you have what you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain with what you saw, enough to give testimony? Of course, understandable, there is just some joy in leaving the viewers waiting for the next stream. Yeah. I was looking for that man the whole time. He was playing with that little, small machine the whole time. Machine? Yeah, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It is making the crazy. From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. Oh my god. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it for quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone, a laptop, or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. Okay, I was about to say, excuse me, but phones. But now the more I think about it, it's like, we have smartphones now. They're probably in the age where smartphones don't exist yet. Like, what age is this? Is this the age of the BlackBerry, the Nokia? The Nokia? I hate that little noisy machine in his hands. Not a fragment of beauty, it all produces ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Miss Scenario. I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. What? Yes, I think that is how you say it in English. It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I'll clear up all remaining doubts. Miss Scenario, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. Here we go, investigation time! Let's go, babies! This should not be approved! Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go to the captain to see what to do. I'll be right back. Bye, De Niro. You're not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. We'll see. I think the game is developed around 2009, but set in 2019. Well, they obviously did not suspect that 2019 would have smartphones. What? Unbelievable! I'm in your debt, Miss De Niro. However, there's one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural that I am still a suspect in this case. Yes. Also, this is a complete side note, but among the Ace Attorney games, Investigations has both the worst game and the best game in the series, in the entire series. People can at me on this, I don't care. But it has the best game and the worst game in the entire series. Because first off, the second yes, it has the worst and the best. So Investigations, it's actually two games, which is the first game, which is the regular Investigations, and then after that is the second game, which wasn't released to the public until recently. But there was a fan translation which was very popular. That was the one that I played. And the second game in the Investigation series is by far the best game ever made in the Ace Attorney series. It's by far the best. It's so good. And the story, the way it progresses, everything is really, really good there. The pacing was really, really nice. This game, though, the first one, is dog water. I mean, like, it's still very good. But the problem is that the pacing is so slow. It is so bad. And you have to, like, this is like a spoiler, but like the final boss, you have to force him to go through a breakdown like a total of like 3 times, which is crazy. Okay, you don't do that. You don't do that. Do you realize how long that fucking takes? You would take like 2 hours, like maybe like that's like half the game already, just doing one singular case, and that's so fucking long. It's like it's like triple the amount of all the cases combined. It's ridiculous. So it's like the second one is just so much better. It's the same problem with like but the problem is that nobody really got the chance to enjoy the second game of Investigations because it was locked into Japan only. It was when they started to revive the Ace Attorney series that we got the translations of certain games. Like, say for example, Great Ace Attorney. Yeah, the Great Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, rather. The second game was exclusive only to Japan, but the problem was is that it completed the story of the first game. So that was kind of frustrating that you didn't have access to that second game, at least in English before they released it. They released it in English when they started doing the remasters of stuff. And it was the same problem with this game as well, where the second game of this one was a continuation of the first one, but the second one is so good that I think it can stand up on its own pretty well. But it was really good, and it was a very much a missed opportunity, in my opinion, because it's like, damn. That's why there's like, I remember there's a, yeah, this is my dog. Sometimes she gets startled by stuff in the background, but yeah, it's like that's why like some people, I remember when they first released the announcement for like we're going to have Investigations remastered. People were going nuts. I was going nuts, and then I saw the names of the characters, and I was so not used to it. I was so not used to seeing the names of the characters because I was just so used to the translated version. Yeah, my dog heard something. It's spooking her. But yeah, so there were a lot of names that changed from the second game. Hopefully we can get through the well, it's going to be long because we're only in the second case of the game. And this is going to be quite hefty. I prefer the original art style of this game. I have mixed feelings, actually. PC settings, no gameplay, no? Ah, crap. Oh, but about Phoenix Wright. Oh, well, are you referring to the 3D art style, or are you referring to the way it was remastered? Because I think they basically just cleaned up the lines. That's all they did. But yeah, this actually, what's nice about this one is that you have the option to you can see my old game. What's nice about this one is that you can actually choose the old version. Let me just quickly... Yeah, I'm just gonna save and prove a point. What's nice about this one is that you can actually choose the old style and the new style. You can choose between them. Yeah, so you can have the art style, which is the HD version, or the pixel art, which is the original style. So now everything is just much cleaner. Yeah. I can switch to it for a bit. But yeah, it's very cool that they have this now. But this is only applies for Investigation specifically. They don't have it for the OG trilogy series, the remastered. Mostly because that's just cleaning up lines and everything. For the 3D, it's also basically the same. They're using the exact same models. They're just making it a lot more crisp. So yeah, it's just an HD version. What really surprised me though was the fact that they had an HD version of this, and they also had the pixel style, so that they would keep it in the same heart of the game. But you could choose. You had the active ability to choose which style you wanted to have. So you can see pretty much here how everything looks. So yeah, you really get that like old style of the game. It's really nice. Hey miss, how about another glass? Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder. How about it? How about a glass together? Sorry, but I must decline. I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the cute attendant. Oh, rude. Sorry, but I'm on the clock right now, but if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass of it. You got it, Tut. That's no way to talk to a lady. Yeah, rude. If I may have a word with you. This is like bringing a lot of flashbacks where it's like I can see how everything looks and like the pixel style. But it makes a big difference. It changes a lot of the stuff. But it really gives that nostalgia feel. I like it. I'm not the killer and I intend to prove it starting now. I think I'm going to switch to the HD version just because I can see the characters emoting better. So I'll save for now and then I'll switch. I'll just switch back to the pixel one just so that I have a better idea of what's happening. To me, it's not an anime art style. The shading is done poorly. It seems like Investigations was specifically done better. The HD versions? I don't know. Maybe for me, it's just that I find it weird how smooth it is. Like with how the characters look and stuff. But maybe that's just because I'm so used to the pixel style, I got so accustomed to it. But yeah, that's just something you have to get like used to. But yeah, I kind of agree that the shading was a bit off in Investigations. I find the 3D fits a lot better now in the remastered versions than they did in like 3DS. Maybe it's because it feels like everything's much more high fidelity. But yeah, great Ace Attorney. Stellar. It was great. Get it. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game. Oh, you'll see those chess pieces later on. Watching the anime, I wish they were drawn like that. I mean... I don't know. That's just how the style was back then. There was a lot of like sharp edges. They were just I think the reason why I like it is because it just feels very faithful to the OG games and how they looked. I just kind of don't like the fact that all the sharpness of it was just too sharp. But it is very old-timey. But yeah, it's personal preferences. But apart from that, I think they were still able to capture the essence of an Ace Attorney game. There's like nothing beats Ace Attorney, man. There are many games that that come close, like Danganronpa, or maybe Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die though is like a completely different game. I love that game as well, and I'm just waiting until like the game. I'm just waiting until the game finishes before I start. Are you done? I just let her bark. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the game Your Turn to Die to finish before I start playing it. Because there is no way I am going to wait years and months and be left on the cliffhanger. There is no way I am doing that. And they're already on the final chapter, so it's like, I can wait. I can wait a few months. It's not gonna be that painful. What are you apologizing for? I failed in my professional duties by letting a passenger go hungry. Please help yourself if you see anything fancy. Feel free. Ugh. Man, plain food sucks. Plain food fucking sucks. Unless you're like in first class, that's nice. That's when the food becomes nice. But even then, it's like an okay. It's like you know when it's like you think that you're like, oh, this is nice, this is decent, for the fact that you're on a fucking plane. It's better than nothing. But sometimes, you know, like regular ass plane food from like, you know, like the regular ass flights, they're pretty good. They're not bad. Specifically, I'm a very well-traveled person, so I've tried like different plane meals. What a weird thing to say, but I've tried different plane meals. And the ones that always, like, if you take a plane that's from Japan or to Japan, oh my god, their food is so top tier. It doesn't matter where with plane. It's like, if it's from Japan, it's like, oh yeah. That food is guaranteed to be really good and have some healthiness. You know, like how usually like you get like a lot of like steamed greens and like that, and it's always like really like it's really gooey and all that. It's like, oh, that's not nice. But the ones in Japan, they're nice. They're nice. I really like it. And I'm usually so picky. But I have eaten a lot of weird things. I've eaten like ant eggs. I've eaten ostrich egg. I've eaten crocodile meat. I've eaten what else have I eaten? Oh, I've eaten kangaroo meat. And I've eaten a couple of bugs too. Japanese somehow master the food to make food so soft. It's insane. Yeah, Japanese food is always so good, man. But my problem is with certain Japanese food, it's always so fucking sweet. Like, specifically their desserts. Their desserts are, like, stupid sweet. And it's like, I cannot do this. It's too much for my poor heart. But you know what's so weird? There's this one time, I think, like, I ate curry in a train station. And the guy was kind of very dismissive of us, the chef. Like, we went in and he's like, just go have a seat. And then he's like, pick out from the menu. And we're like, okay. It was like a konbini style where it's like, you put in like a vending machine, I mean, where it's like you pick out what dish you want and then you put it in. And then you just hand over the sub to the chef and the chef will fill your curry with it. And my god, that was the best curry I've ever had in my life. It was so good. Such good Japanese curry. And every single time, like, I try Japanese curry, I've tried Japanese curry in, like, high-end places, but nothing beat that curry that I got in Japan that was just for, like, a couple bucks. And it was in a goddamn train station. It was so good. It was really, really good. I love food. Please don't get me hungry. I'm sorry. In order to preserve the crime scene, I'm afraid the elevator is not in service. To get to the first floor, you should take the stairs. Oh, wait. Okay. I think we're done examining everything here, so we could go. But yeah, God, I love food. I'll also be gone like next week. I'll be gone to Korea, so we're now going to be like on the race to find like a bunch of food. This is why I need to learn how to cook. I can get so many people to love me and solve differences. I mean, like, for cooking, it's also like a learning experience where you get to learn about different people's culture and how they do things. At least that's my philosophy on things. Because it's like, I love learning about, like, different kinds of cuisine and trying to take it all in. Because it also shows you, like, the circumstances of what a country is. It's like, oh yeah, we have these certain fruits that are only accessible to us. That's why we eat these certain things. That's why, like, I really am very interested in And I really want to go try out a lot of seafood in Korea because there's just so much seafood in Korea that it's quite normal. It's really, really good. And they have like such varieties of food. You know what I can't get over though in Korea? I can't get over their cold soups. I don't get it. I have tried to like it and I just can't jive with it. Like there are some things where it's like, oh yeah, I'm willing to eat anything that is not spicy because I have the spice threshold of a baby and I can't eat spicy food. I have even once cried just trying to eat ramyeon to be specific, because it was that spicy to me. It's incredible how weak my spice tolerance is. But yeah, it's like there's so much different kinds of seafood is so good. I really do want to try like different kinds of seafood in Korea. Like I want to try abalone and all of that. I really, really do want to try. There's also the beef, like Korean barbecue. That was really good. I'm trying to remember the name of the beef. It's called Hanu beef. Hanu is really, really good. It's just as tender as like the low quality Wagyu stuff that you can get in like a Japanese grocery market, because you can get Wagyu in a Japanese grocery market pretty damn cheap, especially if you go at like the late times. This is a really, really interesting fact. If you go into the Japanese grocery stores like really late, you'll see like you'll get them for like hella cheap. You'll get the food like pretty hella cheap. It's good. But yeah, their pork is really good too. I really like their pork and their fish cakes. I don't know what they do to their fish cakes, but I am addicted to them. Whatever they put in their fish cakes, it's so good. I am so addicted to Korean fish cakes. Like I eat them so often. And it's like I can't eat soups anymore without fish cake. Yeah, fish cakes. They're like in Korea they're like these flat they're like flat pancakes, or like sometimes you'll see them in like Korean dramas as like they're like that thing that's folded in like a skewer, and then they put it in the hot broth and then people eat that. That's really good. Alongside like tteokbokki, which is like rice cake. That's good too. Rice cake is really good, but then it's great in like other things, but it makes you so full. Rice cake fish cake not so much. What I actually like to do is that we have this thing called alavar sauce, which is basically like a crab fat curry. Yeah, it's deceiving for how it looks, but yeah, it's called a fish cake. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I am addicted to that. And then you throw it in with like something called alavar sauce, because alavar sauce is like it's kind of like a crab fat curry. You throw that in, and it's like it absorbs all of that delicious flavor from the alavar sauce, and like oh my god, it is so good. It is so unbelievably good. It is so addicting. It is so addicting. It's like fish cakes just absorb so much flavor. That's why I love it. It's so easy, and then you can cut it up into like tiny pieces or long pieces. The possibilities are endless with fish cakes. You can even cut them in squares and then stir fry them. It's really good. I love fish cakes. I still don't trust you. Sure, Tanero? But yeah, I am so addicted to fish cakes. I love fish cakes so much. What else is there? I can't remember anymore. My brain's completely blanked out on all the other stuff. But crab is really, really good. However, since I didn't kill Mr. Hicks, that would mean the killer is around somewhere. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business would be to gather information to win your trust. Alright. What or who is this? This is a bronze statue of the founder of GoU Airlines. It's you, Go Hughes. Hughes? You go Hughes. Did a man at did the man at all age over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. Alright. These bottles and glasses have been broken during the turbulence. But you can see the president riding over there in the corner, like Napoleon riding a horse. That's hilarious. This door leads to the flight attendant's room, but please understand that is off limits to unauthorized personnel. The room is giving off a scent of women's perfume. One would think the perfume would smell great, however to me it simply smells. Okay, dude. You know, the more you do that, the more it convinces me that you're like hella gay. No offense to Edgeworth, but happy Pride Month! Happy Pride Month, Edgeworth. We know that you're dating Phoenix. This grand piano is the pride of this plane. It can play the music of whatever CD we insert into the CD drive. It's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box. But it's keys to press along with the music, as though there really is someone playing it. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. You know, this is what you see in like every fucking mall. Like whenever you're going to like those bougie ass malls, you'll always see that fucking grand piano that just keeps moving on its own. I hope I can find fish cakes nearby. I will have to go. I hope to see you in the next stream. Yeah, thank you though for dropping by. It was nice chatting with you. Please do drop by again next time. This is a toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. Oh no, look at all the green juice staining in the back. It may not look like it, but this chair is extremely valuable. It was. Yes, it was used when Rocker Pals came to tour our plane. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair. I'm sorry, but what are those Rocker Pals? I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the pals part when they became more popular, especially among teens. Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for music of today. Okay, we get it, old man. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. The glasses and candles are thrown into disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake or something. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know since I was unconscious for most of it. Yep. Okay. It's a pity that this bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilled. This statue was our former founder, Ugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice where he's here at his feet. Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? Okay, I think there's some spilled grape juice in the front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Well, we must clean that up before someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found some very important evidence. What is that important piece of evidence? Here. Take that! What is that? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they're a set of footprints. So you think, yes, these belong to our killer. Then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone first class. I don't think that'll be of help to anyone. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to find a definitive match. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's pretty much a dead end there. Hi, Scar. Thanks for dropping by in the stream. Thanks very much. By the way, unlike others, you managed to make this really engaging and welcoming. You're doing good. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best as a Stowimo. Thank you. So only I can't breathe. So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? Yes, but thank you, Aruka. I do hope that we see each other on stream again when I finally get a proper, like, genuine schedule coming up for stream. Now it's the two of you. Alright. Let's see here. I wonder what was hanging up his lanyard. Something's missing from his picture now if I could just put my finger on it. Money's shown all over the floor. At the end, 2 remained. Oh yeah, I do need to give a follow-up to Scar about what happened to one of the puppies. Because I was able to learn a little bit more about it. So what they found out was that the puppy who had an unfortunate accident had passed away due to head trauma. So it seems like what happened was that they got caught, and during their panic when they were trying to get out, they got so stuck that they kind of got squeezed, and that's what happened. So yeah, I was very distressed, you know. That was not a good time at all. Stuck in what though? Between a cabinet. Yeah, I was also really sad because she was the only girl when this happened. And I get it, you know, like puppies, they're very especially at her age, they're very explorative. But, you know, it's still sad that what happened. Thank you. All right. But yeah, I'm trying to play a game that I really like in order to take my mind off the pain a little bit. Did you watch the Genshin livestream? I have not. But I did hear rumors that Paimon is getting replaced, and I am so happy. I cannot... Oh, fuck. Did I make a mistake? I didn't read that. Shit. Yeah, I did make a mistake. Well, fuck it. But yeah, I didn't see the Genshin live stream, but I'm happy to know that Paimon is gone. Well, the voice for Paimon is gone. Isn't that great? Holy shit, I don't have any draft frames. This is magic. Okay. She's not being replaced just yet. Karina's just decided to not voice her anymore, so she'll eventually be replaced. Imagine the massive paycheck the new VA will receive. I cannot wait. When she's gone, you know, I'm going to voicing over 45. Oh my god, you're right. I'm so sorry to that person, but damn. You know what? Good on them. Please connect. Fuck me. Oh my god, I'm trying to talk to her. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until Paimon is gone or Karina is gone before I start playing it again on stream. I also did apply to be a beta tester, but I don't have any news. I don't know when do they release the they're the same. Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it. So Skirk is pullable next patch. Sartalia's teacher, the lady who came from outside of Tibet. I don't care about her. I don't care about Skirk. I'm already so pissed at Child that I am not gonna try to pull for anyone related to Child in the very least. But yeah, imagine. Yeah, but imagine the lore drop. Indeed, indeed. I'm still pissed at him, by the way. At the fact that he stole, he forced me to lose my 50-50. I'm pissed about that. I'm genuinely pissed about that. That, you know, that I didn't get Baiju. They teased Barca, they did? Is he sexy? Oh, I won't rest until I've seen every nook and cranny. Is that the last one? Okay, no, I'm in trouble now. Yeah, I fucking missed something, but what? Oh, here! I'm done. So we know his body structure, hair color, and clothes. Is he massive? Is he massive? Just tell me now. Is he like thick? It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Okay, is that it? Oh wait, no, okay, so we can start deducing stuff here. And... his cell phone was stolen. But he's got to be massive, right? Okay, does that mean I can finally... Nope. What the fuck? Oh god, I'm lost now. That's not good. Oh good. That's not good. Might be the same size as Capitano. A skinny legend? Oh. That's gonna suck if he's a skinny legend. damn it. No, I'm lost. You can send the pic on Discord? Sure. I have my phone next to me. So I can take a very quick look. Yo? He looks kind of like... You show the picture of who I was thinking of from HSR. Yeah, he does look like that. Only except with longer hair, which is nice, you know? I love it. I love a good hair pulling. I mean, what? But he's no Beta Ito. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I think... Oh, please. I'm going to fail so fucking hard. No, I didn't! God! Was in the elevator along with the victim. Okay, there we go. I got it! I was very quick. I have it. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding. Or rather, the grape juice. These footsteps are in fact... Whoa, I can't... Nope, it's on autoplay. Nope. How do I remove that? Nope, I'm trying to remove autoplay. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing how the victim is dead, that would mean there's a second person. But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself? But if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see that his soles are spotless. Which means Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Yes! God, I fucked up so many times when I shouldn't have. That is so unnecessary. Oh, LeBlanc, you're back! Welcome back. Unforgivable. I'm so sorry if I make him French. Unforgivable. Unforgivable! Do you understand what I'm saying? This movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if to play the right late. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time. What is the master, Mr. LeBlanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet? If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken. Merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself. Yeah, so Genshin might replace their problematic VAs soon since ZZZ actively replaced most of their VAs who wouldn't work. HSR also replaced their MC since MC wasn't working, so we finally have more voice work soon. Although it would mean leaving some good VAs like Sucrose, Koi, etc. I would not say that Sucrose is a good VA or Koi, considering what's happened recently. Although Koi, I think he's a very misguided person. Sucrose, I am certain Mr. Hicks entered that elevator. And then when the needles in my pocket watch pocket watch pointed at 6 and the 12, The body was discovered 12 minutes after that in the lounge. Yes, the only person in the lounge must be the criminal. Judging the art here, not the artist. Ah, okay. That's what you mean. Yeah. I think he fits the role. I think Koi fits the role. You know that the role where it's like it's really hard to, well, I think sometimes it's really hard to imitate the deadpan. You know what I mean? Where sometimes, deadpan is really hard to do because sometimes you just have so much emotion in your voice, or even harder, to be deadpan with emotion. That's difficult. Koi does it well because it's natural. It's natural for him. That's also true. Yeah. I do like the voice actors from Netland, the most recent ones, like the person who replaced uh the per- the person who replaced Kinich, I think is such a sweetie. I love his line. I love his reading for the lines. Yeah, Jacob Takanashi. I like the way he reads lines. It adds a little bit of flavor, He feels a little bit more alive, a little bit more sassy. I like it. And then Ifa, oh my god. Oh, precious boys with Ororon. I love them both so much. They're both idiots with like a single brain cell. I loved the event that they were both in. It was so cute. Bro works in Japanese seiyuu industry. I expect nothing less. That's true. Yeah. The standards of the Japanese seiyuu industry are so high. But I will say, it is so funny to watch some of the voice actors in Japan play Genshin Impact when they stream and then they do Genshin pulls. Because you compare that to what happens to Zhong Li's VA, who is also known as the 50-50 Archon, which it's so funny that that's his nickname. Because he always loses. It's really funny, but it's also really sad. Like I can't help but feel sad for him because it's like you watch everyone else and they're like, oh, they're having an easy time, and it's so sad to watch him do that. It is. That's why something I saw recently in VA's video that the West has no standards when it comes to voice acting. Yeah. I'm really, really picky with voices. At least like in terms of like with me, I think like English voice acting works best in video games compared to like uh, it works the best in video games in certain aspects, but there are times where it's like you can tell they're just kind of reading the lines. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it's like where good begins and where decent enough. It's like I think we're too complacent when it's in English. In Genshin, there's like a handful of voices that I would call irreplaceable. Yeah, I would agree. In English, I think Auroron fits. Same with Ifa. Like I like the ones that have the most amount of character in their voices. Ito, you can't replace fucking Ito. I'm sorry. Ito is like perfect. He is top tier. He is sweet baby boy. You can't ignore him. Yeah, Ito, Zhongli, Dia. I think also Sino. Sino is also good. I think he's good. He's like one of the top 10 for me. Sino is like one of the top 10. Same with like Kave. Kave is really good. I'll hate them. It's like that nice snooty ass character is really good. So yeah, the three boys, the three amigos right there, the three amigos, they're great. I think all three of them are great. Same with oh my god, what's his name? The voice for Tainari, not the old one, the new one. He might have to leave through though his wife are union members. Oh yeah, that's right. Hi Argent, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'm gonna be really sad if Alejandra leaves Genshin. Okay, hot take. Old Tainari was fucking piece of shit, but I liked his work over the new one. I think I liked his sass more, but I do like the mellowness of his new VA. I like the sass that came out of the old VA, but I do like how how much sweeter he is now. But that's really a matter of preference. It's like, would you rather take the asshole over the sweetie pie? It's like, what are they gonna do? Arrest Me is so iconic. Yeah, it's very iconic, but at the same time, it's like, God damn it, he flew too close to the sun and he burned. Oh, Icarus, when will you learn your lesson? Yeah.
Hold it!
I assume the pocket watch is the one you keep checking. Is that correct? Oh, you notice it is a very expensive. It is a very expensive antique. I will have you know. Am I doing a good French accent? I did say hello. Excuse you. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up in hand. Am I doing a good like French accent, or am I just being fucking racist? It doesn't. It does look very well designed and quite classy. I will have to challenge you if you want to touch it. That's quite alright. Let's continue with your testimony. What cheap man you are, not return to the time you wasted back to me! If I must say, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes! It is true that I found the victim's body at 6:15. And that's when I found the two of them as well. You see, it matches all my testimony. Then you must be the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal! That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of. No, your silly opinion is what is mistaken. Please calm down, both of you. In a sense, you are both mistaken. Well, if it isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what is. He certainly has a lot of confidence in his testimony. Push comes to shove, I may need to press him for information.
Hold it!
I think I missed something. Okay, Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time? Of course, I saw what is inside. And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicksman. Did you hear about how Paimon's VA and some other members of the union have been bullying other VAs from continuing acting in the industry? Like, Venti's VA wanted to work but is bullied by the union and threatened? I do know that that's actually a practice that people were doing in the union. Like, some members of the union were actively bullying other people. I do know that with Venti's VA, that there was a lot of stuff going on in the background to the point where it's like she really wanted to continue working, but if I'm correct, the union stopped her. And then she was trying to get out of the contract, which led to what we have currently. And we're now happy that Venti is back. And she also wrote that banger song. That banger song was lit, dog. It was so good. Also, hope you like my outfit. It's the outfit I made for Monster Hunter. Look good? Look good? The only person inside was that Hicksman!
Hold it!
I really hope that my over-exaggerated French voice is coming through in the mic. I have no idea. Was he really alone? I think I sent it to you, no? Yes, you did. Of course, I bet even 1 cent. Cheap ante for cheap testimony, but if that's how you'll play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent. Okay. Fuck, I made a mistake! I clicked the wrong button! Skip! Skip! Ignore me! Skip! 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 Fuck! Skip! Okay. You're gonna go eat dinner? Aight. Okay. Tear. Yeah! I got it! Mr. LeBlanc. What is it? There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony! What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, at the spilled grape juice. Yes, and? Will you admit that you also spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the very interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that will lead from within the elevator and out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. There must be another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Oh, he's speaking in Borgidian. Can you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible. I guess that's what you said. No way, that is totally impossible. I know there was no other person here. In there, I saw it with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose she's right, he doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does that mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just this once, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? I happened to follow that man when passing eyes. I clearly saw into the elevator. There's no one inside. No one. Okay, we're going to have to keep pressing him. Fine.
Hold it! Hold it!
Why are you so attentive at the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Come to think about it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the intendant about the movie starting in time. Return back to me my time in money! You understand the point? Movie, is he talking about the in-flight one mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and its third time interesting. It was supposed to show license to love, laugh, meme, and murder. You cannot see that movie in my country, you can only see it on international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I could not miss it. Whenever I set my watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch was not wrong, it matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very late. Your pocket watch, I'd like to ask you a little more about it. Right? The movie I wanted to see will not start, so I will check my pocket watch many times. So this movie you mentioned, is it the one on Listen to Cinema magazine? Yeah! I was so looking forward to watching the. Was this movie shown on the flight? Yeah, it was shown at a scheduled time. Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident? Not since you ducked me! No, now stop pointing at me like that. How odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see? I checked my pocket watch a great number of times. That must be how I know for sure!
Objection!
Ah, got it. Easy. Mr. LeBlanc, what you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board! Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is simply displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth it's 60. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Cenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is the flight aligned to right now? Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point. That's right. It was in a small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we are still running on Borginian time. What? The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it will appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clock. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on it. In light of this information, it means that you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. Get bit. This should clear up all of the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. That means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time and what was he doing? I've got something to say. Yeah? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh! Me? I'm Cammy Me! I'm a flight attendant. And what is you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. The stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer was in Zhengfa, correct? This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Zhengfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that passengers remain on board at the time. Thank you for your cooperation. Yes, it was 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. During that time, did any of the passengers leave? Or did any new ones board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa. What about the flight crew? The few who are handling... I'm going to eat some nuts. Screw it, I'm eating nuts. I need the nut. Nuts and water. The few who were handling cargo transfer might have terribly gotten on. But eventually, everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back to the plane. Okay. Is there something that I can tie to this crime scene to a location other than this lounge? I think the only answer is
Take that! Take that!
uh, this is like ASMR, just eating nuts. I get it, you know, she's supposed to be the emotional heart of this pair. The area is now open to us. Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene. This one I remember I hated because I just could not find the things I was looking for. Okay. These are a company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. God, it's so weird seeing them in HD now. Now I know how truly ugly they are. Top toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why their displays are haphazardly. Welcome back! I'm eating almonds. So if I'm quiet, it's just the almonds. Or if you hear munching, it's the almonds. Those are good almonds. But I'm afraid I'm gonna run low soon. And I'm gonna have to look for a new snack to snack on. I do have these, which is like salted egg fish skin. The problem is that these salted egg fish skins are now they've been left out for too long, and now they're no longer crispy, which is such a shame. But what can you do? Inside the display case is a roll of lifesavers and life vests for sale. I remember how much I used to love shrimp crackers. I still love them. It's just that I haven't had them recently. Or fish crackers. Those would be really good too. But it's like I had too much fish recently. I had this... We went... Like before dinner, we originally wanted to go to this dessert shop, right? So that I could cope with the loss of a puppy. But said dessert shop was closed. And I was really upset by that. So I was like, now I can't have cake. So we decided to go somewhere else. And we went to a place that sells oysters. So we got some like baked oysters. We also got like oyster sisig. Salad as well. It was pretty good. It was just enough for my family. Pretty good. Although I ate quite a lot of oysters to eat my feelings out. I'm definitely gonna feel it later though. I am lactose intolerant and that thing had cheese in it. I basically like anything that's crunchy. Like my favorite OG snack is I don't know where to get them. It's not easy to find lactate pills here. Where would I even start looking for them? I just take milk and suffer the consequences. Cheese be damned. I have tried, and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's just not common here. It's either you die or you die. Farewell be damned, your toilet. Or God forbid, you eat eggs. Okay, this is the part where I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm at a bit of a loss. I'm gonna try and pray that this works. It does! In the Philippines, it's called lactate. Oh, I didn't know that you could get that, but I'm still broke. So there's no point. I'm too broke juggling my meds with that. Oh, please, I'm gonna waste it. Yep. Okay. What now? Oh, I can expect it closer. Okay. She cut her finger! History of GoYo Airlines, future of GoYo Airlines, 7 wonders of GoYo, fight on GoYo Airlines. Working name, you go airlines, you go you. Okay. Is this the same man who's portrayed by the statues as around the elevator? Yeah, that's a paperweight of the founder GoYo Airlines, Ugo Hughes. Oh. Huh. More you know. Maybe I should just properly, like, ask for it.
Eureka!
Reduce Cinnabro Snacks pocket money? Eh, it's fine. I think, like, we wasted a lot of money just trying to get stuff for puppies. That's probably why both of us are broke. Both my brother and I. We got no money right now. Hack Cinnabro for your own happiness. I'm not gonna do that, man. He's gonna get so pissed. But right now we're both hella broke. So this lady is trying to pin the blame on Miss Rhoda. Anything? Yeah. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling? You tell me, Miss Meal, there's something strange about these suitcases. Oh, well, yeah, sure, they totally ooze strange, like the color and such. That's not what I'm talking about. You're scaring me, Mr. Edward. Welcome. It's this one, right? Because it's the grape juice?
Take that!
God, that is terrifying. How much does it cost? It's the scent of grape juice. Oh my god. I'm done! Oh my god, I didn't fuck up this investigation. I genuinely thought I was going to fuck it up really bad. Holy shit. But yeah, Scar, thanks for keeping me company in this sad time. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport was their body.
Take that!
Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Yeah. But. In light of this, I'd say Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. When was the last time you played Genshin? I think about 2 weeks ago. I haven't touched it in a while. I think I played long enough just for the event. And then I stopped. Just for the event with Aoife and Auron, because I really wanted Aoife. It's a shame I wasn't able to get constellations of him though. I really wanted constellations of Aoife. But I didn't want to push my luck too much. Like the release of Snezhnaya. I only play Genshin when there's like certain events and stuff. But I'm fine with missing dailies if I just focus on doing like the events and Spiral Abyss whenever I log in. But yeah. To be continued. I think this is a good stopping off point. Yeah. This is a good stopping off point before we end the game. But yeah. Thank you for keeping me company. Is there anyone who's live right now that I could raid? I'm gonna do a quick check. Oh, okay. I'll go raid Elf then. But yeah, other than that... Oh, fuck! Back to title. Okay. Easy. Okay. So I will go ahead and raid her. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Okay, bye-bye.